Eala shows prromise, but falls to Vondrousova in gritty Montreal opener. Filipino tennis star Alex Eala opened her North American hardcourt campaign with a spirited but ultimately unsuccessful outing against 2023 Wimbledon champion Marketa Vondrousova, falling 3-6, 6-1, 6-2 in the first round of the WTA Canadian Open on Sunday, Monday in Manila. The 20-year-old Eala, facing her second straight Grand Slam champion from the Czech Republic after her loss to Barbora Krejcikova at Wimbledon, once again started strong before fading against the experienced opposition. Despite the loss, the match provided flashes of the young Filipina's growing potential against the tour's elite. Bright start, familiar finish. Eala looked sharp early, showing no signs of intimidation against the former world number 6. She broke Vondrousova twice in the opening set, and despite some serving hiccups, including 3 double faults in the final game, held on to take it 6-3. But as the match progressed, Vondrousova's veteran savvy and ability to stretch out rallies began to take a toll. The Czech lefty tightened her game, cut down on errors, and capitalized on Eala's increasing inconsistencies in the second and third sets. Vondrousova racked up a 6-1 second set by feasting on 11 unforced errors from the Filipino bar. The final set saw Eala fight valiantly, even holding serve to stay within striking distance at 2-1 and 3-2. But each time, Eala showed a flicker of a comeback. Vondrousova calmly reasserted control. After 2 hours and 7 minutes of play, the match ended with the Czech closing things out in the 8th game of the third set. Deja vu from Wimbledon. The loss mirrored Eala's previous Grand Slam outing at Wimbledon, where she won the opening set against Krejcikova before the match slipped away in similar fashion. The pattern of early brilliance followed by diminishing returns points to both her potential and the areas that still require development, particularly in terms of consistency, stamina, and closing out matches against top-tier opponents. A learning experience, not a setback. Though the result means Eala misses out on a rematch with Ukraine's Marta Kostyuk in the second round, a player who thrashed her 6-0, 6-1 in Rome, there's still plenty to take away from her Canadian Open experience. Her ability to take a set off a Grand Slam champion on a big stage reaffirms that she's not far off from competing regularly at the highest levels. It's easy to forget that Eala is still early in her pro career, ranked number 69 in the world and already making appearances on WTA main draws. She's part of a new generation of players pushing to break into the top 50 and beyond. Next stop, Cincinnati and US Open build-up. With the Montreal stop in the books, Eala now turns her focus to the next tournaments in the US hardcourt swing, including a potential berth in the Cincinnati Open before heading to New York for the US Open. As the level of competition intensifies, so too does the spotlight and expectations. But if her gutsy performances against Krejcikova and Vondrousova are any indication, Alex Eala isn't just showing up to collect experience points. She's testing herself against champions and little by little closing the gap. Verdict: the scoreline may say loss, but the signs are all pointing toward growth. And for Alex Eala, that might just be the biggest win of all this summer.